Welcome back for match 1. This is Oldmanpoole. I think we have a keep here. We do need to find blue, but we have a lot of different color fixing. And right now we have 2-drop into 3-drop into 5-drop, so I think we're okay. We can play things. Once we find blue, I think we're in pretty good shape. Deck doesn't really look rampy right now, but it's alright. We'll get there, I'm sure. I do like having a 2-drop. Okay. I'm going to start with 2 forests and Feral Prowler. I wonder if we're in a similar matchup here. Okay, well, Locust God is good if we find mana. We do need 2 sources of fixing as it stands right now. Something like Gift of Paradise won't actually do that. So we do need to draw lands, but we've got some great high end if we do hit a couple of lands. Alright. 2 forests opening for both of us with very different cards played. 3 forests. It's kind of eerily similar. Eerily similar. Harrier Naga. Okay. That does interact fairly well with our Stalwart. We may just end up trading off our Devotee of Strength with it. I think if we do not die, the Locust God ends up getting us there. Yeah, I need to add 2 mana of any one color. So we can't exert the Ritualist and just turn it into the Locust God, unfortunately. And we actually just sort of need to find more land here, period. Let's go ahead and exert the Stalwart. Okay, and we'll play our Devotee. And pray for a land. Any land at all. Although, it would be best if it wasn't a forest. I would take any land at all. Ooh, that's bad for us. Okay, you need to find a land really fast. Really fast. Want the unsummon. Want the unsummon badly. Okay. I'll rip our Devotee. Take 5 here. That's a crunch. Okay. Well, almost. I had 1 more land, this would look a lot better too. Okay, well. On the other hand, we now have 4 mana in play. We find another one. I mean, we've got any color now, which is nice. We find a land next turn, we can play the Ritualist and Unsummon in the same turn, and then set up for Locust God in the following one. That's pretty good. One still hasn't found a second color. He does seem to be pretty fine without that second color, but okay. Black. Black it is. And we'll take our hit. But hopefully be able to stabilize here. Man, those tap lands. Those tap lands, though. We really don't have a choice other than just play it here, right? I don't think so. Well, let's swing with our Stalwart. Still don't love blocking with it. We're gonna take another 4, go to 9. We're getting dangerously close to just being dead, but we do have Locust God next turn. And that is indeed a house. That mono green opening that splashes into 2 colors. Too good. Soul Stinger. Okay. Not a bad one. Interesting you didn't put on the Feral Prowler. I think I would have done that instead, but not unhappy that he did it that way. So we could also use Unsummon and play like a Colossopede instead. But I think just getting the Locust God to play is pretty dang good. We could exert an Unsummoned. Don't hate that. I feel like Unsummoned's gonna have better options than just getting rid of the +1/+1. Yeah, I think so. That double splash. Too good. Too good. That's so stupid. I mean, we haven't shown a second color. color, so it's pretty obvious we're one of those two, but that's pretty funny. It's a little bit awkward, because we're probably just gonna have to trade for it here. Well, yeah, maybe we should have actually used the unsummon. That would have kept a lot of pressure off of us. Maybe we didn't need the value with the Locust God. Yeah, I think I like the unsummon better in retrospect. Should maybe thought about that a little more. Because now we trade, this card comes back to life, but I guess we just replay it the next turn. We're just not getting great value. Right now it's just a 4/4 that comes back to life over and over again. On the other hand, if it keeps my opponent from attacking, I don't hate it. Doop-de-doo. Got a trick here? Yeah, I definitely should have unsummoned. That was poorly thought out on my part. It's like, you're only getting the +1/+1, but we're getting a lot of tempo too. Keeps the Hair Naga from being able to swing. We start making 1/1s with the Locust. Looks like my opponent's debating on whether it's worth a trick. Decides against it. God never really dies. Lethal Sting. Okay. So it keeps us from playing the God. Not the worst. All we need to do is find an island and we can do it again though. So do we just play that? Probably. Let's see, we've still got 5 mana. I think that's our best play. We want to swing with the Stalwart? Probably. I don't love blocking Soul Stinger with it. If he has a way to remove the God, we take 2, I guess. That's not even that bad. Let's swing and exert. Or I guess... yeah, it can't be blocked by creature with powers 2 or less. That's correct. So it's just a 3 damage unblockable here. There, Locust God. Yeah, these cards are stupid. I think my opponent played a fine game, it's just, these cards are stupid. And the crazy thing is, like, we still have good gas in our hand, just the God is gonna be better, because it just never actually dies. I'm just loading the board with a bunch of little stuff here. Okay, pretty good. So we gotta make an insect. Lord's Amulet. Goes and finds a land. So let's see, right now we've got 6. We could have 5 if we use the amulet, or we could keep up on summon. I think I like keeping up on summon a little bit better. We could do Naga Oracle and have both. And let's play the Claw Speed and keep up on summon. Again, the longer the game goes, I think we just will slowly outrun my opponent here. I don't think we have to really play aggressively. Slow and steady kills my opponent. We could like make some aggressive attacks here. I mean, if we swing for 5 this turn, the next turn we'll make another insect, and we could draw and discard, and then probably just kill him. Or because we'd swing for 7. But I like the unsummon being nice to interact with anything that's necessary. And the longer the game goes, the more value this guy's going to provide, so... Well, let's Overcome, just kill him. We cast Overcome, we swing for 6. He knows it's coming, so these are basically not going to do anything. I guess actually we swing and exert with this guy. He has to block it with the sharpshooters or not? This is the only thing that blocks flying. So actually, none of these can block this guy when he exerts, right? So he represents 5 and 11 plus an extra 3. That's 17. 13. I think we just have him dead then, right? double check one more time. Can't block. Can't block. Block. Can block. He blocks there. He takes 1, 7, 13. Yeah, no matter how it looks, I think he's dead. So let's just overcome here and run him over. Well, this would have been a frustrating game for my opponent. Basically, anytime you play against a god, it feels pretty bad. They're just stupid. Too strong. Oh! And oh, that was so bad. You need to exert there. Ah, it doesn't matter, he's just gonna take it. Okay. Yeah. Definitely a mistake, but maybe it wouldn't have been mattering anyway. Yeah, so the god turns out that gods are really, really good. Let's go to our sideboard. So he's playing black-green, sort of just mid-range value. Unsummon did have one good target, at least. Maybe we'll bring in one more on the defense. What seems bad against him? Burial Guide's maybe not the best. I think Survivor actually seemed decent. He played... What did he play? I guess like Harrier Nugget's not great against. I think I'm gonna take out the Pyramid. I think we've got enough oomph as it is that we'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. I think this hand is keepable. It's not maybe the most exciting. We have Feral Prowler, which is a good roadblock. If we find any land, then we get Pouncing Cheetah. We do need to find some blue, but I'm going to go ahead and keep. I don't think we're real happy mulliganing this hand. Hey, not a blue, but not a sad card either. Okay, opponent does have both colors at least. Well, here's the god. Heavens, the card's too good. Yeah, the game, anytime we draw the god and we have a good chance of being able to play it, the game basically just resolves around waiting until we can play this guy. Pouncing Cheetah is not great against the Naga, is it? He's going to get a card off of it. Yeah, I think we're going to play the Gift of Paradise with that in mind. We don't love running that into it. He gets to exert, that's fine. We need to find another land before we can play like a Colossopede or the like, but it's not the worst. And if we find 2 lands, we can play the god. Again, that's pretty stupid. I mean, at least they're mythic, you don't see them all that often, but even in a small set, like, they're gonna come up. One draws a card. You know, I kind of hated Watchful Naga in Amonkhet, but it's just seemed better in Hour of Devastation. I don't know if it's just 'cause the format's a little bit slower, but if you can make space for it, I think the format is more tempo-based than the previous one. You know, like on summons or the like, it ends up being pretty good, pretty fast. Let's play Colossopede. And we actually, if we find a land, we can play Angler Drake as well. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. Can block fairly indiscriminately with the Colossopede. Beneath the Sands, okay? Especially if he starts out like that. So no land means no god quite yet, but we can play the sharpshooters, and that's pretty powerful too. Let's crash in with our Colossopede and play the sharpshooters. And just oops. Gotta be careful to hit both mana there, especially if we're playing a cheap spell. That could be kind of disastrous. Alright, so we could have a pretty big play here, but it's probably not going to be anything worse than like a Colossopede. Hope Tender is perfectly fine. So I think it's likely he's got the +3/+3. I'm just gonna double block here and make sure we kill it off. If he wants to use it, he gets to get rid of the sharpshooter. That's okay. It's either that or -2/-2, and either way, trade a card for it. Synchronized Strike. Okay, not all that dissimilar. Glad we got rid of that if he's untapping. Don't want him to draw too many free cards. Okay, and in comes the Locust God, pretty sure. Crash with Colossopede. Although maybe we should have left it back. Again, going off the argument that if we stick the Locust God, it doesn't really matter, so we should just play very defensively. But hard stupid, man. He's playing black. It's one of the few cards that has colors that has an answer to the god. You can do Final Reward, or there's Hour of Glory also does it. Rampaging Hippo is big. Oh, we're just gonna get Angler Drake this turn. And we'll swing for enough of lethal that he'll have to double drop block the Colossopede, and then we probably got him dead next turn. Okay. So we could Drake, bounce the Hippo, swing with everything. He's got at least chump block, probably double blocks. And we hit him for 5. Or we could keep Cancel Up and play Pouncing Cheetah and get him dead over 2 turns with those. I think let's not bother getting too tricky. Well. Okay, opponent concedes. Yeah. I think that was arguing over a very small margin. I think we had him kind of either way. Gods are stupid, man. Just stupid. I'll see you guys for match 2.